So when Camden was born, he had some respiratory issues and trouble breathing. We actually were allowed to go home from our local hospital for after a week, but he stopped breathing at 19 days old in my car, and that was definitely the day that changed everything. Our whole world flipped upside down.
So I had a coworker at work that told me the day that Camden was to be born, that right before I walked out the door, your life will never be the same after today. And boy, was she right. And as much love as you have for your children, you cannot even fathom the love that you'll have for your grandchild.
We were all worried about, would he even make it to the next day? We couldn't really think about things like where we were gonna sleep at night, and the Ronald McDonald house just was there.
To come in and find a huge kitchen that you would be able to cook meals in, and meals prepared at night for you to just come and sit down to when all you want to do is just drop your head and go to sleep. When the room opened up, I want to say we moved over here like 2 or 3 days before Christmas Eve, maybe. So for those meals to be able to, you actually were sitting down having your Christmas dinner. No, it wasn't the Christmas we thought we would have with Camden that first Christmas, but we were still surrounded by people that cared about us.
Every day was a challenge. Every day was something different. So the Ronald McDonald house was a great place for us to come and just break away from all of that, even just for a few hours. Even in the time that we could not escape from the hospital, there was a family room that we could go to and just relax or get food, just take a moment that I wasn't even aware of before we were in this situation.
The other thing that I remember Selby telling me about was the ornament that was made for her by Miss Lisa when Camden was first brought in. It was Christmas time, and of course, we hadn't even had a chance to decorate at home yet because we were in Birmingham. But to actually have an ornament with your child's face on it, that was so special, and we still have that ornament today.
If this house had not been here, I do not know what we would have done. Actually, we definitely were feeling very desperate and scared. So I think that those emotions would have just spun out of control. I don't even know. I wouldn't have been able to afford to stay at a hotel every single night or even buy meals every single day. Honestly, I would have just felt desperate. Having each other to lean on really is what got both of us through. I mean, you're his grandma, I'm his mom. We both love him, to the end of the earth, but having each other in the same room, being able to live under the same roof.
If I had not been able to stay here and stay in Birmingham with her, it would have made this a lot harder.
The amount of love is overwhelming at times. And just the joy that he's finally in this place where he can be here with us for appointments and we can be at home here. I really feel like it's a full circle moment, to be able to stay here after that long hospitalization and to come back and just Camden be here with us. Something that really touched me emotionally is when April came out yesterday. We were on the playground and she greeted us and hugged us. That's when I said that it was a full circle moment because she saw us here, when we were here. She saw us when we were about to break, and sometimes I feel like I'm still about to break, but just for her to come and welcome us and oh, I saw y'all, out of my window and I just had to come say hi, and just for us to feel that's somebody that loves us and cares about us and cares about Camden, and it just felt really good to be welcome. This is our family. You guys are part of our family. I think that there's a lot of things that you could say about the house. There's, little details that you could go on and on about. I could go on and on about. But I think the biggest thing is that our entire focus could be on Camden and supporting each other. There's not good enough words to explain what the impact is. If you are a supporter of the Ronald McDonald House or have served in any way that has helped the families, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and my family thanks you. It's not only had a huge impact on our lives, but it has changed our lives. Thank you.